Hello Gemini, and a very happy birthday to my Gemini sons. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you for being here. I'm Julie Poole, your host, and we are doing tea and tarot time with Julie. I've got a black coffee here. Let me know what you've got. Get yourself comfy, get yourself a drink of your choice, put your feet up. Let's see what's going on for my Geminis, and this is good for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. Okay, alrighty. Now I'm on holiday at the moment. I'm on vacation, so I'm recording these in advance for you, and they are a little bit shorter. But I also wanted to let you know when I come back from my vacation, I will be posting more frequently. Okay, because I have a little bit more time once all of this work and then a break for me is out the way. Okay, all right Gemini, let's see what's going on. Let's bring the camera down and let's get your themes for the next, I think, 2 weeks before I'm back again, because I will be posting more regularly. Okay, so we're looking at the next couple of weeks: building blocks, fork in the road, and Treasure Island. Oh, I say, that's exciting. That is exciting. Let me just move them up. Okay, let's add in the tarot. So this is the Tower of Dreams. That was the wisdom of the oracle. You see, look, you're building for the future, for your treasure, but it means you go in a slightly different direction. That's what fork in the road means. Okay, we'll talk about it more when we get the rest of the information out. What do we have for Gemini, please? Okay, the High Priestess, you're listening to that intuition. Center of the reading, Nine of Swords. You're not very happy about this fork in the road. It's like, oh, but trust, look, it's leading you to your Treasure Island, okay? And the Devil is there. All right, let's find out. Ten of Swords, the Star, and the Page of Wands. We're going to clarify all of these with another deck, but let's get your affirmations out. Okay, these are mine from Hoping to Having. What's the most appropriate affirmation for my Geminis, please? I start my day with gratitude. I end my day with gratitude. I am so grateful. Okay, gratitude brings more things to be grateful for. And you also have a responsibility. I am responsible for myself and only myself. I let go of other people's problems. That's what this Devil is about, okay? See, I told you, everything comes together when we just get more information. All right, these are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. Now, we've got Save It, Keep It for You, and Breathe. Okay, now, where do I want to start with this? All right. Let's look at this unfolding, all right? You are very strongly, we've got 3 major arcana cards here in a little triangle, okay? You're very strongly focused on your goal, but you can easily be derailed by other people's needs, okay? And that can happen. We don't mean it to, but it can. So that's okay. Just be mindful, be aware, because then we can take it and work with it, all right? So, yes, we've got the Devil energy there, but we have this guidance about letting go of other people's problems. See, the Devil will say, well, I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about the fact that my elderly parents need care and I'm responsible for them. Well, yeah, there is. The responsibility part, that's the bit I want you to let go of. I can support them. I can care for them. I can help them, but I'm not responsible for them. When we let go of that responsibility bit, it eases the pressure, okay? It eases the pressure. So I start my day with gratitude. I end my day with gratitude. I am so grateful. So I want you to get into that energy of gratitude for yourself, all right? It's rooted down with the Save It card. And the Save It card says, keep it for you. Not yet. There'll be a better time. Right, so when I feel into this, let me talk to you up here for a little minute. Why would we save our gratitude for ourselves? Shouldn't we share gratitude the way we share everything? Sometimes. I'm so grateful that my children are happy and doing well. I'm so grateful that my parents are still alive and still with me. I'm so grateful for. We can look at that for other people, yes. But when we bring the gratitude into ourself, into our own desires, wishes, dreams, expectations, I'm so grateful that I'm alive. I'm so grateful that I'm here to be able to help and support other people. I'm so grateful that my wishes and dreams are unfolding. I'm so happy and grateful that ... So I want you to bring that gratitude into you, okay? Because as you do, then the universe brings you more things to be grateful for and grateful of for you, all right? So gratitude and you. And I want you to start your day with gratitude. First thing, when you wake up, just say to yourself, what am I grateful for today? All right, and just come into that energy of gratitude, because you'll find that good things start to unfold during the day when you start your day like that. And then when you go to bed at night, when you're lying in bed, just go back into that energy. What am I grateful for today? All right, at the moment in the UK, we've got blue sky and sun. We don't get it very often, so when we do, we're hugely grateful to see the sun, okay? But when you're used to it all the time, you don't necessarily notice it, take it for granted a little bit. I want you to bring into your own attention what you're grateful for today, okay? Alrighty, so this responsibility, I am responsible for myself and only myself. I let go of other people's problems. You can, as I said, help, support, but you're not responsible for their problems, and you're not responsible for fixing their problems, okay? Do your best and let go, all right? Do your best and let go and breathe and breathe. I know many of you, and I've been there, you know, I've been a single mum responsible for my kids and trying to keep my kids happy, and then helping out my elderly parents as I got older. And yes, it can be a lot, can't it? And then you add to that jobs and perhaps a partner's issues and problems, and it all starts to become overwhelming. So by letting go of other people's problems and allowing yourself to focus on you with gratitude, then you allow yourself to breathe. Calm down, just be. All is good. So I want you to breathe. Breathe with me now. Take a few deep breaths in. Do 2 or 3 of them and you'll feel your blood pressure calming down, your stress calming down, everything calming down. Okay? Okay. Right, because we are building blocks for the future here. The building blocks, what do I want to create for myself? Now, when I'm always creating, but when I create from a place of exhaustion and overwhelm and limitation and lack, then that's what I'm going to create more of. When I can breathe and calm down and get myself in a good space of gratitude, then I'm going to be creating building blocks of the good stuff coming in. Now, these building blocks are loose for a reason. She can pick them up, she can move them around. And this is what we can do with our life too. I can move my job, I can change my home, I can. All right, so it's giving you this freedom. So when we look at this row, the building blocks, what am I building for the future? I'm listening to my higher self. I'm tapping into my intuition. I'm allowing my feelings to come up from deep inside me. How do I really feel about this? What do I really want? And where has there been stress and strain with that 10 of swords? We've got the 9 and the 10 of swords. So Gemini, you know, you're Mercury led like me. I'm a Virgo, Mercury led, right? But we can overthink, can't we? Come on, admit it. You know we do, all right? So we can get into that space where we have just been totally caught up in our head. So we're going to let that go now. It's the 10 of swords, which is the ending of that struggle, the ending of that overwhelm in the head. So we're building for the future. Now we're going to take a fork in the road. When I always read your comments, you know, when I was reading somebody's comments, say, what is a fork in a road? What does that mean? All right. So if we think about a road, let me talk to you up here a minute. When we think about a road, we tend to think about the road is going straight and then we turn right or we turn left. Okay. And that is a very different road. But if we were going straight and we just took a little diversion, think about a ship. right? When a ship changes the compass thing by like 0.1 of a degree, which is hardly anything at all, but it will end up in a completely different place, all right? So a slight shift, a slight move can make all the difference, and that's what a fork in the road is, okay? So instead of it being like a 90-degree shift, it might be a 30-degree shift, a 10-degree shift. Just allow it to be a little shift over, makes all the difference. This little shift over is linking in with this gratitude energy that's here. That little shift, that can be your fork in the road. I've got a new routine every night and every morning. First thing, I focus what I'm grateful for. That is the fork in the road that shifts the outcome of where you end up. It shifts the outcome of your star energy, your hopes, wishes, dreams, aspirations, goals, the balance, the harmony, the good stuff coming in. So we've got the Nine of Swords there in the middle. So we can see this is sleepless nights, anxiety. We're back to the overthinking. What is this fork in the road? Right? What should I do? Woulda, shoulda, couldas. You know, the head starts to get into all of that overthinking. Very easy to do, all right? But it leads to this devil energy where I just feel overwhelmed then, right? So we need to grab hold of those thoughts and water them down. And we water them down with gratitude and by letting go of other people's problems. Are you lying in wait at night worrying about your job and your work and your work colleagues and your family and your partner and this and that and the other? Stop and breathe. Save it. It'll still be there tomorrow. Save it. Bring the attention into you and breathe and trust and focus on your goals. Building blocks. I'm building for the future. What do I want to build? What do I want to create? Then focus all of that attention into the star energy, into your goals and wishes and dreams and hopes. And the star energy is also about being in the spotlight, being the star, being the shining star, being seen. And that can make us anxious and nervous. You know, if I'm going up for an interview and being seen, if I'm standing on the stage, if I'm doing YouTube, you know, if I'm in the public eye, if I am standing out from the crowd, we can get anxious about it. If we've got to give a presentation, public speaking, we can get anxious about it. And that's absolutely understandable. So what do we do? How do we reassure? All right, stop overthinking it. Just ask yourself, you know, well, am I prepared? Have I done what I can? Yes, right. Well, let go then. Let go. I'm moving towards my treasure island, my abundance. This is such a beautiful energy. You've got this turtle swimming towards you with this treasure chest on its back. There's the face of the universe in that lid, okay? And it's saying the universe is bringing this to you because you've been focused on what your goals are, what you want to build. And the universe hears you, all right? Life hears you. Your thoughts are magnetic. It brings to you what you're thinking about. So as you focus on those building blocks, it starts to move towards you that which you're trying to build. And the doubts will come up with that devil energy. Yes, they will. Like, oh, will it work? And am I doing the right thing? And those doubts come up. But I want you to just trust. We're in a new energy. You've got the Page of Wands. Opportunities for something new that is passionate, that is empowering, that is liberating. This could be a new job, this could be a new relationship, this could simply be a new excitement, a new energy within you. I feel energized, yay. Let's find out some more. Let's clarify. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck. No, I'm not. They're saying no. Okay, we're using the Tarot Royale. Okay, let's find out some more. So what are these building blocks for my Geminis, please? What are these building blocks? I am moving forward. I am leaving the past behind me. So he is there with his 8 cups behind him. He's ready to try something new. He's ready for that fork in the road. He's ready to go in a different direction. He's building something new. So what is he building? Oh, new money, new security, new stability. This could be for some of you, I want a new job, I want a new home, I want a new relationship, I want to stabilize my life into a solid, stable, secure place. What are you building? You're leaving something behind in order to create something new. You need to create space for the new to come into. So ask yourself, what are you leaving behind? It might be the overthinking, the anxiety, the other people's problems. Whatever it is for you, you're moving in that Page of Pentacles into a stronger place with that Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Independence, financial freedom, meeting your own needs, supplying what you need for yourself instead of always depleting yourself by giving out to others. Yes, of course, we want to give and help and support, but only when we've got it to give and not when it's at our detriment. So by letting go of other people's problems and the stress and the strain, you can focus on you, right? The Nine of Pentacles is mini Empress energy. It's abundance, it's independence, it's being able to provide what you need for you. All right, let's have a look at this Nine of Swords in the middle. So what is this anxiety, this overthinking, these sleepless nights? What is this about? Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. Oh, okay. Right, so some of this overthinking, some of this anxiety can be about, my hopes, wishes and dreams. Am I being ridiculous? Am I being selfish? Am I being wrong about this? This is what I want. Nine of Cups, that's the hope, that's the wish. This might be, I want that job or I want to move, but I can't because other people need me, other people's problems. Right, that can be what the overthinking is. So I want you to work on it. We've got the Eight of Coins here. Right, that's the worker card. What do I need to work on? My overthinking, my attachment to other people's problems, my desire to create my own goals and put the work into my own goals from a place of love. The Two of Cups is love. Now, it can be romantic love. This could be talking about relationships and partnerships, but this can also be about you loving life, you loving you loving your own hopes, wishes and dreams. Giving yourself permission to do that. Give yourself permission to do that. All right? Now with that Two of Cups, some of you can be saying, I want love. I want romance. I want to meet somebody. But I'm scared. The Nine of Swords underneath it. What if it doesn't work? What if it goes wrong? What if I get hurt again? These are normal questions to ask yourself. And it's okay to ask those questions. But you can also ask yourself the question, what can I gain? How could I grow? How could this enrich my life? The Eight of Coins says, I need to put a bit of work into this in order to achieve that dream, that wish, that goal. Those of you single, this is a wonderful time to open up to meeting somebody new. And those of you coupled up, this is a great time to get your relationship back on track if it's been a bit off. You know, perhaps your partner's had a lot of problems and you've been worrying for them. So as you breathe and come into the gratitude of what's good for you, that energy is contagious. They can breathe too. And so put the work in. It's absolutely going to be worth it. I mean, look at this combination. The Nine of Cups with the Two of Cups. My wish, my dream for love, for loving life, for loving myself, for allowing my light to shine. The Nine of Cups with the Star is a double message of hopes, wishes and dreams. And when we add to it the building blocks, where I have the freedom to build what I want with the Treasure Island, what is my idea of treasure? Everybody's got a different idea. Right? What is your idea of your treasure, your abundance? A beautiful, loving relationship. For others, that treasure is to be the shining star and have your business take off, to have your career go to the next level, to have your health go to the next level. Whatever it is for you, your treasure is waiting. So we're going to do the work to overcome those doubts All right, the Nine of Swords next to the Devil is saying those doubts are winning. All right, the Devil is winning. The doubts are there in the back of the head, and we need to overcome them. So how are we overcoming them? With gratitude, with letting go of being responsible for other people and worrying about their problems. That's how we overcome them, by breathing. Tell me more. Overcome them. Three of Wands. Look at your dreams, your goals, your aspirations and inspirations. Look at your wishes. This is your ships coming in, right? And the Devil's saying, no, well, that's not going to work, is it? No. Right? We've got to treat the Devil like an annoying little nagging 4-year-old, right? Just like, no, and no. Be firm. No. This is what I want. My ships want to come in. And if I'm saying with that Devil, but I can't because my parents need me. I can't because I can't do that to my family. I can't because, and we're putting other people's needs before our own and putting ourselves at the back of the queue, then this is a no. I'm putting myself at the front of the queue. I'm focusing on my wishes and dreams, because when I'm in a better place, I'm more able to support and help other people. Okay, so let's get back to you. Let's open up to your choices. Let's look at things from a different perspective, and then let's go in a different direction, which leads you to the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Six of Wands. Wow. Let me come up and talk to you about this. Okay, so the Devil is there. We can see that the Devil is there. That's our limitations and our fears, okay? But as I focus on my wishes and goals, my dreams, and I allow, big word, allow my ships to come in for me, then my choices and options start to open up where I didn't see them before. Now I can make different choices, but I need to surrender and let go. I need to surrender my old beliefs about I can't possibly do that because, to I can do that because. So we change the perspective. We look at it from a different perspective, inside out, upside down. Instead of why, I can't, why can't I? Change the thinking. As you do that, you go in a different direction. You're opening up to a new path. And that new path, look at this outcome. Gemini, look at this outcome. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. Timing, divine timing, karmic justice. This is the time for you to step into your starlight and be seen, to be heard, to stand out. And it's with the Six of Wands, which is the victory, recognition and success card. So I'm being seen because I'm putting my needs in there, because I'm allowing myself to follow my dreams. Allow yourself to follow your dreams, and the outcome is incredible. All right? So Gemini, that's fabulous. Let's add in an angel card to finish off. Final message for Geminis, please. Final, there we go. All right. Oh, inner peace. Interesting the way that flew out of my hands. Inner peace is yours. Don't let it fly out of your hands. Hold on to it. Decide that you're worth it, that you deserve it, that you can. Look at that door. That's the tree of life. The tree of life symbolizes your life, how you want it to be. You stepping into that light to say, this is my life. I don't want to get to the end of my life full of regrets. Wish I'd done this, wish I'd done that. I could have done this. Live it. This is your life to live. So live it. You get into this peace. It is your divine right. And this is your perfect time. Okay? All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. If it was helpful, do me a huge favour and give it a like. And if you haven't yet, do think about subscribing. It's completely free, you know. And I will be back on Friday with the collective message, and I'll see you guys again in a couple of weeks. All right, you take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.